Turn up the bass. Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Biggie, big shout out to you, man. Welcome in. Happy to have you here. How's everything going? We're jumping back into some more Tales of Arise. I was having too much fun with this last night. Didn't go to bed until super late because I wanted to progress the story more. And it's just been a fun game to display. It keeps throwing curveballs. So I want to see what happens next, because shit hit the fan last night. Like, it really hit the fan. So we're going to jump back in and just continue the story. We no longer have a mask, people. Like, our main character doesn't have a mask anymore. We met the last lord, and he's the kind of the mysterious character that's been running around the place. I can't remember his name because it's the weird Voldemort kind of name. And we have no sword. We have no flame sword anymore. And we lost all our team members. So I'm like, what the hell happens now? And he feels pain. So it's like, it was just a lot. A lot happened in the last like 20 minutes of beating the last lord. We lost Xion, and I don't know if that's the end of the game. Like, I feel like we're getting to the point where the game is ending, but it's like, it's the anime where the hero characters are at a loss and then they gotta come back. So I'm excited to see what happens next. We're probably gonna have a shorter stream this morning, just because it's the weekend and I have some running around to do, but it's gonna be interesting. Damn it. Bro, like, you lost half your moveset. And these guys are 31? You're big, bro. Dragon Swarm. Double Demon Fang. That's crazy. Here I come. It's over. Blow away. Double Demon Fang. Oh, what? Double Demon Fang. Please tell me this still works. Dragon Swarm. Double Demon Fang. Oh, come on. So you're gonna lose this. Plasma Shock. I'm nearly done for. I feel like I should just let myself die. I see what happens. Like, we were using. This should do it. The fight with El Aslar was. Damn, it was so freaking strong. Eat dirt. Oh, he has no flame sword, so it doesn't work the same way. Yo, they're eating those moves. I didn't realize how much weaker he'd be without the freaking flame sword. That's so crazy. It's like I'm barely doing any damage. My turn. I'm not done. Try harder. Now, here I come. It's over. Double Demon Fang. Here I come. Here I come. It's over. Let's see. We're gonna try to beat this character. This enemy. Oh, you're Double Demon Fang. Wait, oh, he can't do it because he doesn't have the flame sword. I'm like, why can't he do it? Dragon Swarm. Dragon Swarm. This one's all mine. You picked the wrong fight. Crazy. Devastation. Rising Falcon. Plasma Shock. Raining Slash. Bro, I was not expecting there to be enemies and me being by myself. Yeah, he feels pain now. He definitely feels pain.
Alvin?
Rinwell.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Right?
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Why is no one surprised that he doesn't have his mask on?
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Rinwell, where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves.
There you go, that's his
straight to
name,
the enemy
Volron.
stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
Wait, does this game have a new game plus?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
Just tell him you have your memories back.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Oh, he's not exhausted. He's definitely not exhausted. He's trying to figure shit out right now because a whole lot is happening. Wait, why did she get a new one? What the hell? Okay. Does he get anything new? Like, I feel like the main character is not getting all this stuff. Yeah, look at that.
Wait, what?
Oh, thank God they gave me Dolahim, and I realized I realized yesterday Dolahim was a healer. I was like, thank God he's a healer. Wait, are you serious? He can't run? Why? Why does him losing the sword disable his run? Oh, you just slowing out. Oh, come on.
No ordinary enemy I see over there.
Oh, so I can't use items in the water.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Not on my watch!
It's over!
Lightning orb!
Damn.
If it hides, just back it out again!
Rising Falcon! Allow me to help you. Here I come! Dragon
Oh, he got a new move.
Plasma Shock! Hurricane Thrust! Devastation! Rising Falcon!
Does he still have?
Clear for
Dragon Swarm!
on your knees.
Bruh.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Blow away! Double Demon Fang!
Saving this way!
Benediction light.
You're finished! Heal!
You think I wasn't swinging?
Finished!
Raging Storm! More
Here
where
I
that
come.
came from!
You're finished!
Celestial Runner!
Grind you into dust.
It's on! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm! I'm ready! Take this! Go! In an instant!
There we go.
Impact Block!
There we go.
Dance in the wind!
Here
Leap
I
now!
come! It's over!
More of the south pile!
How is this gonna work though?
Dragon Swarm!
Camping Swirl!
I can't even do my special move because he doesn't have this sword. Hey, someone's lover.
I can feel my
Welcome
power
in.
growing!
No, they're not. Wait, are we here? Ooh, where's your? There it is. I see you.
Speaking of Thistleim, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh?
We don't have wings anymore with a halo, bro.
The whole town
Yes,
is
I
built
took
by
off the
dead
wings because they were kind of
inspectors,
getting in the way.
escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zoogles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems
They
to have
made it
left
work.
them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Alphen, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah. And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
He can't lose.
Probably.
He can't wield the sword anymore. The whole reason he
I
could wield...
wonder if Alphen's going to be okay.
For now, I believe we should
He-
hold off on speculation.
can't
and
jump
keep an
either?
eye on him.
My guy. You're kidding me right now. How do I even get that? It's on this side of the map. Can I go around? Like, can we get in the water and go around? That's hella weird. I see you over there. Oh, okay. We're gonna go around. So he lost the ability to jump and the ability to run,
You're saying we should
and
check
now
the
he
owl forest?
feels pain. Has all his memories because apparently he was some modified human or created human.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Wait, in the village? I see there's an inn. People to talk to, and something here. We'll find that Hoodle. We'll find him.
Alphen! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just
So
couldn't
someone's
keep us
lover,
apart.
are we saying
Yeah.
remove the halos too?
And now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first.
I'm not sure. I can put on cat ears.
I got my memory back.
Doesn't seem too happy. So technically we're not entirely sure who he is or what he is. It seems like he was a modified human to do something, but we're not sure what he was modified to do. And he caused
So,
some
what
calamity.
did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dano. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
They kept me locked in a strange facility.
Yo, King Scorpion, appreciate the host, man. Thank you.
Experimented on me, like I was nothing
How are you
more
doing
than an
today?
animal. There were others, but
Hopefully, I'm hoping
Only I
no
survived.
back pain.
of course I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave.
Your boy looks like he Survivor complex.
The only
He's going
reason
through a
I
lot right now.
survived
Someone's liver.
was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almadria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
So he was the king?
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
That's good to hear, King. How is Jurassic Park?
They said it was for something called
how
the
is Jurassic World so
Spirit
far?
Channeling ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
And I'm doing pretty good, man. Slight headache because I think I'm a little tired, but doing
So
okay.
if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
Nope,
But
doesn't look
Shion
like.
said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
Why is this high school
I was
over
wrong.
again?
It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
Because of all the teen drama.
Maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
Say
So
what
they're
now?
distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Her mother?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
This is gonna be a strange ass plot twist.
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Your boy's the captain of the football team.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through.
Then there's the sidekick.
By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping.
So they're giving us a bit of the story, but yet they're still holding back. And I love that they're just they're holding back just a little bit because it's doesn't keep me vested. It's like,
To think of how many deaths I caused that day.
what if it wasn't him?
Many of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tale of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
Super old? I kind of figured that.
That's right. I'm pretty much an antique of a human being.
But that's a nice plot twist. That means Shion could be his great granddaughter, or great.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, Turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me.
Oh, that's kind of dope though. That's different in the story.
So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined.
Alphen, stop!
Glad to hear it, King. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
I'd say. We gotta level your ass up because you're weak now.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight.
Wait, are we gonna get a new mechanic?
Truth be told, I
Is that what's
think
gonna happen?
Probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight.
Right, because he's just trash now. All of a sudden,
This
he just
is Volron,
can't do nothing.
Remember? Even
can't
at
do
full
nothing.
capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right,
Not
everyone.
wanting to get it together.
Let's break for now.
The master, there was scripture written about him. Actually, I kind of like that he had the mask on.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
Alright, let's change it up a little bit. Oh, okay. Since he lost the mask now, I feel like I don't... Nope. I will just put that on for now. Okay, I'll wear this for now. I'll change the halo. Oh, I found butterfly wings yesterday. These are pretty cool. But I was like, yeah, we're not gonna put those on. I swear, these controllers and they're You remember me saying I have cats? Yes, I do. And they're always around me when I'm streaming because they want attention. Constant attention. Like they don't see me trying to do something. Is he going to have? Wait, he needs to change his clothes. He needs something soft. Nah, we like to have him in armor. We're not. I'll put eye patch. I'll take off this skin. We'll play around with a different. I know we're gonna get a new weapon, just for the simple facts. We'll play around with Proto Blade Alma for right now. There you go. He looks so spiffy now. The name of the town is Tissalim. Sounds like a tongue twister. All right, so they want me to do that little thing again that I was doing before, where I talk to everyone. But I kind of don't want to talk to everyone right now. But I might as well. I need to get the team back together if I want to do any side quests or anything.
Aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries.
Who needs a team? I need a
Truth
team
feels
because I'm
just as
crap right
elusive
now.
as when we first started.
I'm straight
I'm
trash.
well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Danon, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Danon for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised.
So there
I
are
learned
familiar
the same
terms.
history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank,
That's a
we have even
good
bigger
question.
fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain.
The man has a fair
Not
point.
to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet,
I just realized these two
the
have
sooner we can
opposing
all
eye
get back
patches.
out there.
Kisara. Some zoos, the stuff is going, we don't bring them back to the village. Yeah, all of a sudden, all these Zugos with 31.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles.
Oh, she has the same
Strays by
yeah.
the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
300 years ago? She's probably
She
dead
stayed
by now.
behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived.
Yeah, I'm
There were
gonna
more than
love
words
when
can
this story
express.
comes to its conclusion because
Dead left to fester for what? 300 years?
it's shaping up.
How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
It's shaping up really
In all
nice.
honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting, to strive no matter what.
Then I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you.
So stop being so sorry for yourself.
But if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
He's been fighting to free the Dana people, but I think he's been fighting. He's realized that he's fighting the wrong people. Or maybe fighting. Yeah, I've been fighting for the wrong cause. Oh, light bottles. Okay. Oh wait, he can run now. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling I wasn't going to be able to go that way. Hi, Rinwell.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned,
Oh, excuse me.
well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family
Didn't
waiting
she
for
have
me.
people?
I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Right?
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already?
We're getting
Poor
there.
Xion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
But you
Yeah,
can't use the
you're
sword
right.
anymore, so what are you gonna
Let's
do?
get going.
Oh, wait, does that mean he has to tap into the power? His sovereign power? That should let him use the sword without burning him? That would be an interesting little predicament. Oh, it's just like a little storeroom. Okay. Let's see. Trying to find that owl. I know it's around here somewhere. Oh yeah. Okay, so he can run, and jumping is back. Oh, there we go. Hey, little guy. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go back to the We're definitely gonna have to go back.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Xion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
But you know
Come
you want to
on,
go
man,
rescue her. What are you
snap
talking
out of
about?
it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Xion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Xion?
Abandoned.
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction.
Oh, that's what he's worried
The
about.
same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Xion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Xion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Wow, see, it actually takes a lot to kick him into
exactly
shape,
like
which
you
is so
said.
crazy.
Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Xion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
Why back to the inn? Wait, does the inn have a crafting guy? This is the inn? So that's a no. It does not have a crafting guide.
Alfin! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alfin, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Yeah, I don't think he's back. Everyone's getting new moves except the main guy. Ain't that some shit? Why did I make that sound just now?
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Wait, where am I going? Oh, I'm going to top. Okay. How many Zeugles are we talking about here? Oh, why'd it have to be them?
Remember, if the pain's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no Zeugle policy.
Nah, we need Dolahim, bro. We need
Fine
Dolahim.
by me! Let's get to work then!
Oh shit, not what I wanted to do.
Here I come!
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm on it!
Say what? It's almost too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest. The Turbo Demon Fang! Mega Sonic Strike! Long!
There we go.
Hey! Blow them away!
An Astral Arm?
that's my field.
Shut him down! Dragon Swarm! Turbo Demon Fang!
Now we tried, we tried.
Dragon Swarm!
See, now he doesn't have.
Here I come! Look sharp!
He doesn't have his regular moves.
The abyssal deep! Clear for us!
Sleep now.
Blow away! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
There we go. Yeah, I need teamwork. Teamwork is gonna make this so much easier.
Alfin, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, this
not much
one
of a
kind of
village
reminds
now,
me of
isn't it?
home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh?
Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too.
How about you master that power you got, bro? How about
My
that?
rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers. It comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me. And left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
There you go. Some resolve.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron, and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game
Prepare where?
when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
Okay.
Why?
Surrounded by the wild Zulu fighting in the village. Still got fish.
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay,
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but
Oh, the guy
All of
who's
the
in the
other
ship
crew
with us.
members are
Our
accounted
captain.
for, including us.
The captain went
But
down
we
with the
weren't
ship.
able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
Mm-hmm.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
Because
We
that
don't know that
move
it
he
sank.
pulled,
We all
Jesus.
washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Because that
Do
shit
you
got
think he might
swallowed,
still be
bro.
alive somewhere out there?
That ship got
I think stranger
swallowed.
things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going.
Well, listen to that one after. I might as well listen to it now because they're gonna
Thistleum
follow.
was founded by Danan's fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
they almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
It does.
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
Oh, that's good. Damn, there's a whole bunch of skits now?
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shion?
Of course not. Shion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right
Yeah,
in
I'm gonna
front
need
of
to
me,
level up a
part of
whole
me
lot
thought
to
it
fight
served her right,
the next
that
lord,
she'd gotten what she deserved.
Volrim or whatever his
But
name
another
is.
part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Okay, so hopefully that's the last skit. Okay, there we go. No more skits. Let's see if we can actually craft some new weapon and equipment at the end, because there's usually somebody here. But I'm guessing because this village is so... Oh, snaps, they do have it. But I barely got money, bro. And everybody needs armor. Oh, crackers. Oh wait, I guess whatever I just sold may give me money. Wait, can I sell the beef stuff, that all this beef that I keep making? Because I keep making a lot of these. Why would I sell the astral crystals? Oh, can I sell half of these? Sad, it doesn't really give me that much.
You can never be too prepared, but did...
Yes, we needed to spend that much, so stop asking. See, this is why my OCD be kicking in, because look at this. Look at all the good weapons we can buy and wield now. Ice stone. I guess I gotta figure out where the hell I'm getting the ice stone from.
We have to spend so much?
Yes. Yes, Kisara. We had to.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
I'll take the experience boost because I feel like we need it. Alright, let's proceed a little bit more and then let's see what happens next. My man, my guy's just regular. The flaming sword made him awesome.
You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
Okay. This place is different.
Feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
Oh, it's humid.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Oh, now we have tropical boars. So I'm gonna take the left path and go down the 2 ladders and explore that area to the camp.
Out of my way!
You're mine!
This one's mine!
Oh, I gotta change.
Super Swallow Gate! You're mine!
Here goes!
Dragon Swarm!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Raging Looping Storm! Double Demon Fang!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to strike.
Dragon Swarm!
Shield from calamity.
Denied!
Barrier!
I owe this one for that.
Oh no, Doldingham's gonna become my new favorite guy.
Pick the
Though.
wrong fight!
In here!
Megasonic Thrust!
Tiger Blade!
Dragon Swarm! I'm ready!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Talk about damage. Man. Talk about damage.
Double Demon Fang! I'm ready! Small! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I feel sprightlier than before.
crazy thing is, when you level up, you don't your level doesn't really change that much, or your health doesn't heal. You don't heal. It's just you just level up. You know, it's way. Yeah, we're fighting everybody. We're fighting everyone.
Here I come! You're I'll smash you!
I'll take out the legs with my shield.
Here I come! What you doing? This one keeps charging us!
That's
I
what my
have no
shield's for.
limits!
Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Inferno!
On guard.
Double demon fang! Dragon form! Eat dirt! We did it! Eat this! No! Can't end here!
Yeah, I saw that coming because I didn't really have my hero.
Ready to go.
I'll finish you here and now! Dragon form! Double demon fang!
Didn't I heal?
Far enough.
Now I'm in Dragon form! Double demon fang! Blow away! In an instant! Impact drop!
So much damage. Okay, so I gotta change the party. I need Dolohim at all times.
Everyone's still in one piece?
For now.
What's this thing?
Wait, does that hurt him now? Since he takes fall damage?
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
Oh, he's shiny. He's shiny.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Can't get out of this!
This one's mine.
Dragon form! Try harder! Captivity! I shall feel you where you stand! Eat dirt!
I'll be saving this one.
Make of the abyssal Dragon form! Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah! And probably to me!
So no one's gonna heal my life? No one? Oh, I used all the other ones. Awesome.
No! Can't end here! Forgive me. This is my fault. Imbue this vanquished soul with
Don't get in my way!
resuscitation!
Light up the dark.
Shine!
Let me
Brilliant
handle.
light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar!
Wait, has she ever used hers before?
Appreciate the help.
I love that they're using their abilities more now.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia.
It's fine. We're trying to fight
Here
these.
goes! You're mine!
May 1,000 gales tear you to
Far
shreds!
enough.
Cut it out.
Dragon swarm!
Rusty nails!
Double demon fang! Dragon swarm! Blow away!
Blaze the
Raging storm!
Captivity!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Here I come! You're
Yeah,
finished!
much.
Double demon fang!
Dance in the wind!
Shining flame!
Sleep now.
Force of regeneration!
Here I come.
Take this! Dragon swarm!
Illuminate the dark!
Can't get out of this!
Glimmer! Dazzling spin! Holy lamp!
Dragon swarm!
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
There we go. One
My
down.
turn.
I'm gone.
Dragon Swarm! Eat dirt! Dragon Swarm!
Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Tiger blade.
Take this! It's over! Dragon Swarm! Rising Wyvern!
Negative gate. Ready to go.
Take this!
I'm ready.
Ridwell! Frozen?
Hammer.
There's gotta be a way to increase those little dots that you get on the bottom. I feel like that should be. You should be.
With this, I can become even stronger.
You should be able to get so much more.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Yeah, that's one thing I gotta do actually. Oh shit. Oh, I can sheep now. Okay. Get that chicken going. That shit is so expensive. It's so expensive. Bro, it's so freaking expensive. It's like, I feel like you guys are trying to G me with that shit. Barbed crystal? That's not what I needed. I needed the ice thingy. It's not a fishing pole. Okay, let's go to the next save point. Come this way. There we go. I will dead run around here every day, like all day, just to get to level. Just to get to level 35, 40. Yo, ID, welcome in. What's going on? Yes, I'm doing that. I'm doing that.
Double Demon Fang! Ready? Hurricane!
Look sharp.
Rising Falcon! Eat dirt!
Gotta link all the combos together.
It's over!
Look sharp.
Double Demon Fang!
Johaling.
All yours, Kisara.
I'm doing good, man. Enjoying my Saturday. Real chill. How are you doing today? Yeah, man. I think this is not the first time you see me playing this. This has been a while.
I'll be saving you.
Radiant light.
Try harder!
But yeah, man. It
I owe you one.
speechless. Let's put it that way. Leaves me speechless. And it's just too fun.
Looks like we
Let me
won.
drop you a quick little shout out. But what's going on with you, bro? How's your Saturday going? I'm trying to get to the safe point, actually. I'm trying to... Wait, silver chunk. Did I need that? Oh, these guys level 31.
Go no further.
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Going in. Not on my watch. One more.
Damn, I did that early. I did that way too early.
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
Take this! Dragon Swarm!
Going in.
Benediction light.
Divine.
Double Demon Fang!
Oh, I can't do the...
This one's mine.
Hurricane Thrust! Rising Falcon! Plasma Shock! Hurricane Thrust! Rising Falcon!
I can't do my regular moves. It's killing me.
Dragon Swarm! Take this!
Shine.
Double Demon Fang! We did it!
Oh, these guys are... These guys are different because they don't show when they're doing their spells. It just appears. What? Yo, stop twirling your sword, bro. See, that would've been much more damaging. There we go. Sheesh.
I've been doing really great lately.
Don't gas yourself away. Do I need that for anything? Ice Fang, Icicle Fang. Don't think so. Yeah, we're trying to get to this other camping spot to save. Can I walk on this? Okay. I gotta take that slow. I gotta take that real slow. I thought it was just gonna automatically just let me walk, but apparently not. Shit, chill 5, chill 5. That's another eye patch one.
Ho ho ho!
Yes, I see you.
Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Yeah, I know. Eventually we will. We'll get there. There's like not an exceeding rush to get back there.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here.
But of
before pressing
course,
on.
man.
But what
Gotta
about
show
Shionne?
love.
She's
Appreciate
waiting
you
for
being
us.
here.
All the more reason to
Actually,
conserve our
let me just
energy.
do this one.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh,
Girl,
really?
shut up. You
Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
he acting like he still got it. You don't got that smoke no more, bro. You lost your flame sword. You a one sword kind of guy now. Out here acting like you missed the get bad. Oh, they automatically went to the
So,
camp.
Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
My guy older.
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only
cryo?
intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
Cryo.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
It's
mean?
fairly long. I think
If
I've been
she's
playing
Renin
for.
like you say she is, she
maybe
would have
more than 20
understood how
hours
to
so
operate
far.
the starship better than yourself.
I haven't even started grinding.
You're saying
And,
she deliberately put
I'm
me
like
to sleep for 300
level
years?
30 already.
Dohalim, that's a bit
So
of a leap.
it has some length to
Forgive
it.
me.
It's hefty.
I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shionne and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shionne is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
He
Hold on a
feisty.
sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate
Damn, that's
you, right?
wild. Yeah, man.
To keep your guilt and rage in check?
That
And
was
you
his
were
rage.
wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the
That would
form
make
of
sense.
dreams. It's not
Honestly,
completely
I
out of
feel
the
like
question.
even though
In
we're kind of
which
at a point
case,
where we're
Maybe it was the
finishing
mask
off the
numbing his
story,
sense of
I feel like
pain,
there's still
too.
so much more
It's
left in the
certainly
game
possible.
that I'm not
Just
aware
how,
of yet.
I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche.
And I'm just
could have
waiting to see what
manifested
happens
itself
next. Like
physically
that's
as
how it
well.
is. It's spoon feeding you teaspoons, like
I'm sorry
little
for
bit of
saddening
little
you,
nuggets
Doctor.
here and there just to
Thanks
get
to
you
that I feel like I'm
know that just to keep you going.
we're finally
And that's how I've
getting
been. Like I was
somewhere
up
with
till 1 playing this thing last
No
night,
apologies
and here I am
necessary.
playing it again because I want to see what the hell
Reading
happens
others'
next.
feelings has
What
never been my
happens
strong suit.
next?
So he finally admits it.
this. I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
It does,
Yeah,
man. It does.
You're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
This
Wait.
is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
You should be able to taste it now because you can actually eat food. Wait, who's this?
Alone. I'm all alone.
Wait, why is he doing that? Why does he smile like that? What is he doing to her? What's going on?
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
Alright, so I don't want to move from this spot just yet because I want to level up my characters a little bit more. So let me see. I'll tell you right now, ID how, save. Yeah, I've been playing about 30 hours already. 29:44. And I'm not even sure how far into the game I am. I'm level 31. I know 99 is max. Because there's actual content for level 99 already. But yeah, I've seen people further ahead than I am, and I'm not even sure how long this game is. It has to be at least maybe 40 hours plus, maybe more, because how am I gonna get to 99 unless it's a new game plus? And that's what I started wondering today, but we'll see. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna call that the stream for the day and read out, and I know who we're rating. Chaotic Bunny is on, and I don't think I've ever rated her. She's doing just chatting. Chaotic Bunny TV. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna rate Chaotic Bunny. Alright guys, this has been your humble host, Silent Narrator. I want to thank you guys for coming through today. I know it's been a short stream. We'll see if we're going to be back on later. Maybe not, just because I have some running around to do. But I appreciate you guys nonetheless. You guys have a wonderful Saturday, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.